All right, everybody. Some of you may be watching this at the start, others may be watching this at the end. So either welcome or congratulations, you finished the South Dakota Umpires Association clinic on the two umpire mechanics. As we've talked about before, this might be new. South Dakota Umpires Association at their recent winter meeting approved the CCA, the Collegiate Commissioners Association mechanics to replace the previous mechanics. That being said, there are a lot of things that have changed, and there's some things that have stayed the same. And so the purpose of these videos, if you're just starting, is to help familiarize you with the changes, philosophies, and the why we're doing things this way. And if you're done, you'll have understood the why, hopefully. If you still aren't 100% sure of the why, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email address is jacob.samp@cornbeltumps.org. Otherwise, you can find my email on the South Dakota Umpires Association roster. The clinic topics that you've either watched or are about to watch have been condensed because, as I said before, there's a lot of things that are stayed the same, but there's some new stuff as well. And a lot of the new stuff deals with pre-pitch positioning. Okay, we still have the 3 rotations that we had before, and a lot of ball status, appeal responsibility, things like that. That's all stayed the same. I would throw out a shameless plug that even though a lot of the stuff has stayed the same, that doesn't mean that you can skip out on the pregame aspect of this work. So make sure that we're still pregame and everything. But just to kind of summarize and give an overview of the big overarching philosophy behind the CCA mechanics, it primarily deals with pre-pitch positioning. Under the old mechanics, we used to, go to P automatically if we had 2 outs. That is no longer the case. The old mechanics focused on putting the base umpire in the position for where the most likely play on the field would happen. Now, under the CCA mechanics, we have switched the philosophy of where the ball is in play to where the ball is no longer in play. And what I mean by that is the ball has not been put into play by the batter. So we got like a pickoff attempt, we got a steal attempt, back pick, things like that. And that's what we're doing. We're putting the base umpires in the best position to rule on things like steals, pickoff attempts, back picks, and things like that. I'm going to say it again. The number of outs has 0 determination on where the base umpire starts pre-pitch. So to summarize this, even if you're starting out watching these videos, or if you've just now completed all of our videos, when we have no runners on base, base umpire U1 is in the A position. When we have a runner on first base, the U1 is in the middle B position. When we have a runner on first, runner on second base, the base umpire, or U1, will be at middle C. When the bases are loaded, the U1 will be in deep C. And if you're not quite sure about what deep C looks like, look at our third base or runner on third only video. If we got runners on second and third, our pre-pitch position for U1 will still be deep C. If we have a runner on second base only, U1 will be in a middle C position. And if we, as I just said before, if we have a runner on third only, we will have you won at the deep C position. As I said before, the number of outs are completely irrelevant. If you have bases loaded and 2 outs, you should be in the deep C position, because the most likely play to happen without the baseball being put into play by the batter would be a back pick of third base. As I said before, I gave my email address, jacob.samp@cornbeltumps.org. Also, my contact information is on the SDUA website under member info. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me via email. I'm happy to answer any questions I can. And thank you for taking the time to sit down and watch these videos and work to become a better umpire. Have a great season, everybody, and stay safe.